Hello everyone and welcome back to another Kayla's Curls video. As you can see from the title, me and my friend Jenny_beauty reviews, also here on YouTube, decided we would do a Shop My Stash with a little bit of a twist. So basically, we both got to choose every single product that we're going to use for a makeup look, even down to the eyeshadow colors. So that's going to be exciting. Again, this is going to be with my friend who is also here on YouTube. Her name is Jennifer. You guys should also go and subscribe to her channel. Her channel is Jenny_beauty reviews. I will also drop all of her information in the description box. She does makeup reviews, skincare reviews, she does looks, unboxings, she has it all, and you definitely won't be leaving her channel without something to go to buy and purchase. So go ahead, check her out. I'll put her name down here as well so you can check out her channel, subscribe to her, find her on all her social media accounts. And yeah, so shout out to Jenny. Thank you so much for doing this collab with me. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Everything that I'm going to be using is in this basket here. And like I said, Jennifer did choose all the products that I'm going to be using for this makeup look. So let's get started. So for moisturizer, we basically both decided that we can use one that we want to use. So I'm going to be using my AOA Sika 7 Calming Complex Gel Moisturizer. I'm really loving this. It's been making my face look nice, shiny, and smooth since I started using it. So this is what I'm going to be using today for my moisturizer. And I'm definitely going to be getting a whole bunch more because, like I said, that website is affordable. That is also a website she did recommend on her channel. If you haven't seen that video of mine, you guys should go and check it out. If you have not, it is my Shop Miss A haul. Go check it out. So you can see my face looks nice and moisturized. I'm loving it. So now I'm gonna go in with this AOA Perfect Filter face primer, and this is also from Shop Miss A. All right, so as you guys know, I like to start with my brows first. So I'm gonna start by doing my brows. So she did choose Anastasia Dip Brow pomade that I have here, and this is in the shade I believe this is dark brown. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be using today. I'm gonna be using some pomade, and that's how it looks. So I have my regular eyebrow brush, and I have my concealer brush as well. So I will be using my Air Beauty from Amazon concealer palette for my concealer. This is the concealer of choice that Jenny chose. So I first start by doing the outline, and if you do make a mess with this stuff, I'm telling you, it is really easy to clean up. It's really easy to just go in with some concealer and just clean it, and then I just kind of like tilt the brush in the front, and then I start filling at the end. That way I don't use too much product, and then it doesn't look awkward once I'm done. So I'm kind of like stroking lightly here in the front, and then filling it at the tail. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with a spoolie. I'm just going to use this one, and this is, I'm just going to brush the product up here, especially in the front, so it's not like harshly like in one spot. That way it looks natural here. So I just kind of like brush it up a little. On both sides. And then I know you guys see some of that mess, but like I said, we're gonna go in with concealer, which is gonna clean that up. Okay. I know we're looking a little bit crazy. You'll see the process. So now I'm gonna go in with my Air Beauty palette. And I'm just gonna use a flat brush to apply the concealer. I'm actually gonna go into this shade. Yeah, this shade. And then I just go in and clean up my brows. Oops, my brush almost fell off. Okay, so. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And then since I'm going to be using this for concealer, I am going to drag it down to my eyelids for a base for my shadow. Okay, so I'm only going to put it here at the end like that. Same thing over here. So I'm actually gonna use a shade a little bit darker. So I'm gonna go into this one right underneath, and I'm gonna put it underneath or on top the top brow. Okay, so there are the brows. I'm actually gonna clean this one up a little bit more. It's kind of a little bit too low. Just a little bit. Alright, so that's it for the brows and the lids. I'm going to be going back into that concealer palette to conceal under here and wherever else I need to conceal. So now what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna go in with my beauty blender and we're gonna go ahead and blend that concealer. Okay, I'm gonna use my little mochi blender. Or say hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jenny. Okay, and I have my Batman. Hey, what's up? Hello, dude.
Jenny, my son, says hi.
Hi.
I am going to be using this Fenty Beauty setting powder to set under on my eyelids, and this is in the shade Cashew, and this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder by Fenty Beauty, and it looks like this. All right, so that's what we're going to be using. So I'm going to use a powder brush to set that. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It smells amazing. One thing about this powder is amazing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use that to set the lids. See, that's what we're gonna use to set the lids. Okay, just to make sure that it's nice and ready for the shadow, and so it does not crease. We do not want to have a shadow or a lid that's creasing. I think I put too much. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started on the eyeshadow look. Like I said, I'm going to be using this 350 Morphe palette, and this is their Super Natural Glow. So I'm going to be using 5 shades. This first shade is called Night Vision. Yeah, Night Vision. And I'm gonna put that in the outer corner of the V area. So let's go ahead and do that. So excited to see how this looks on my lids. I'm just gonna use a regular blending fluffy brush. Ooh, that pigment though, it's amazing. Look at that color. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So we're gonna put that in this outer area, and we're gonna keep it in the V part of the lid. Yeah. And I'm just gonna blend it as well as I go. Look how pigmented that shade is though. That shade is gorgeous. So there is the first shade that Jenny chose for me. I like it so far. So now we're gonna go into the next shade. And this shade is called, what's it called? I have to look at this. I wish they would just put the names under the shadows, but unfortunately they didn't. So this shade is called Mighty Fine, which is this like kind of neutralish, darkish kind of orangey here. So we're gonna go into this shade. And with that shade, I'm actually gonna go right on top, almost into the crease, but you guys will see what I'm gonna do. Just to here, right beside that color. And blend that out right in the crease. And then kind of like flushing it with the other shade. That way it doesn't look too harsh, as you can see. And kind of blending them out together. So now let's move on to the next shade. I did get some eyeshadow here, but once I'm done with the eyes, I am gonna clean that up. So now we're gonna go into the shade right above it. And that shade is called Powerful. The shade. And that is gonna go right underneath where I put the reddish shade. We're gonna put it right here. Ooh, this shade is very pigmented. I love that. This palette is very pigmented. So I'm only gonna put it in this area. Like that. I love how it's looking right now. It looks really good. Let me know in the comments section if you guys think my girl chose some nice shades, because wow, it's looking good so far. I know you guys are like ignore like the fallout, but like it looks really good. I'm actually very happy how I did it. It looks really good. Shades amazing. This whole palette so far is really good. So now we're getting into the shimmeries. I do have two choices that she gave, so I have two. I'm going to use one on the inner corner and one on top here. So the first one I'm going to put on top is actually similar to the color Powerful, and this one is called Gasp, this shade right here, and we're going to put that on top of the one that we just put here, which is this Powerful one. So this one. Okay. Ooh, the shimmery palette. Ooh. Right on top of the other one. Just for some added shimmer. We're gonna keep that right in the middle. Like that. So far so good. This look is coming together. I'm very happy with how it's looking. I wasn't expecting to create such a cute look. That's cute. Okay, and now with the other eye, like I said, I'm keeping it in the middle. I'm putting it like not all the way up, but like maybe here. Okay, so I think that's it for this side. Make sure it's like even, so I'm just gonna put it a little bit higher. Okay, so that's how it looks with the shimmers. So far so good. So now we're on to the last shade that Jenny chose for me. I am just looking for my brush. I swear I just had it. Where'd it go? I think, is this it? No. This is a part that I don't like when I have so many brushes. So before I get into putting the last shade, which I do want in the inner corner, I am just gonna quickly just clean up this fallout before I do that. Alright, so I did remove that eyeshadow that fell underneath. So now we're gonna go in with the last shade, which is the last shimmer, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner here. Let me show you guys. And that shade is called Sizzle. The shade right here. And that's gonna go in the inner crease, inner corners here. We're gonna put that right here in the inner crease just for some added shimmer. Just like that. Okay, so just like that. Same thing to the other eye. So that is basically it for the eyeshadow. You guys tell me what you think. Tell me if you think Jenny chose some good colors. I think that she did. I think I might go back in with the darker shade just to kind of like fix this side a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in with the brush. In that same color. I'm loving how everything is looking. And this side too, just to deepen the color a little from adding those other shades. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Like I said, I think Jenny chose some amazing colors for this look. And definitely give this Morphe palette a 10 out of 10. I'm loving how the shades blended on my lids. I love how pigmented they are. The only thing I don't like is that they put the names on the protector instead of on the inside. I think it would have been nice if they had it underneath the shades, like just in the small space that's available. It would have been nice just to see the names right underneath all of them. So yeah, so that's my experience using this palette for the first time. Again, thanks Jenny for choosing some great shades. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next step. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing the face before I finish my eyes. So like I said, for the concealer, I'm gonna still be using my Arid Beauty concealer palette. So let's go ahead and do some concealer. And I do have my face mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. And just in case I forgot, for foundation, I'm going to be using my Rare Beauty. Again, Jenny did choose this foundation for me to use. And I love that foundation. By the way, foundation works amazing. A little bit goes a long way. I love it so much. Just going to give it a little bit of a shake. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend. I'm actually going to use this first, and then I'm going to go in with my foundation and use a bigger beauty blender. Now let's go ahead and go into my foundation. Like I said, I'm going to be using this Rare Beauty, and this is the one that Jenny chose, and this is in the shade 240W. With this foundation, I've noticed I do not need too much. And if I do have to go back in, I will. So I'm going to go in with a different beauty blender and blend everything out. So I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender just a little bit with my setting spray and blend. Right, so I think that's it for foundation. I might do a little bit more just to cover up some of the spots that I can see. There you go. I think that is it for my foundation. I think it looks really good from where I'm looking in my mirror. All right, so now she did choose my bronzer, so I'm going to be doing some bronzer. So here is the bronzer I'm going to be using in this palette. Actually, I'm probably going to go in with the deep bronzer. It's a deeper bronzer. I'm going to go in with this one. So I'm just going over with my beauty blender just to make sure everything is flush and looks more like skin than a bunch of lines. Nobody wants to see that. Just blending a little more. Okay, so I think that's it for foundation and bronzer. So let's go ahead and quickly just set the face with some setting spray. And this is my Urban Decay setting spray. Before we continue the eyes, make sure everything is nice and set because I am going to be going outside. Use this. Alright, so I'm done setting my face. So now I'm actually going to go in and finish off the eyes. So I do have a liner that I am going to use of my choice. I'm actually going to be using this Pixie by Petra. This is the Endless Silky Eye Pen, and this is in the shade Jeweled Pewter. So it's not black, but it is like a very beautiful kind of greenish, darkish tone. And I really like this tone on my eyes, so we're gonna put that on the waterline. Okay, so that is the liner. So now that I'm done the liner, I'm actually going to go in with mascara before I go in with lashes. And she did choose the lashes and the mascara that I'm going to be wearing today. So for the mascara, I'm going to be wearing this Essence Lash Princess, and this is their Sculpted Volume Mascara. And then for lashes, it's going to be this AOA Studios lashes, and this is in the style Violet. You guys have seen me wear these in the past 2 looks that I've done here on my channel, so I'm going to be doing it with this look as well. And then for the glue, I'm actually going to use the same glue from the same company, and this is their super glue. So first we're going to do the mascara, and then we're going to put on these lashes afterwards. So there we go, we did some mascara. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my lashes, and then we're gonna finish off the face. Like I said, I'm gonna be wearing these lashes. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so here are the lashes, both on. Perfect choice, Jenny. So now let's go ahead and finish off the face. I'm gonna go ahead and do some blush and then some highlighter. So for the blush, Jenny chose this Maybelline, and this is the Fit Me blush in the color, I believe this is the color Rose. Yep. Go ahead and put some blush on. Alright, so now that I'm done doing my blush, I am now going to use the Rare Beauty Luminizer, and this is the one that Jenny chose. And this is in the color Mesmerize. I love this stuff. So we're gonna take a little bit. And like I said, some of the Rare Beauty products, you only need a little bit to go a long way. And then I just like to take my little finger just to blend it out. Look at that highlighter already, guys. It's already glowing. So now we are done doing the face, the eyes, and everything. So now it's time to move on to the last thing, which is this matte liquid lipstick from Shop Miss A. And this is the AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is in the shade Venus. And this is the shade that Jenny chose. So we're going to wear this today. So let's go ahead and pop this on and complete the look. Alright guys, so basically this is the finished makeup look. Tell me what you guys think. Did my friend choose good products for this look? Good shades, good eyeshadow shades and lippies? Let me know in the comments section. I would love to know your honest thoughts and opinions. Make sure you guys check out Jenny_beauty reviews here on YouTube as well on Instagram, and I'll also put her link down below and all her details down below for you guys to check her out. Again, shout out to Jenny for doing this collab with me on the Shop My Stash collection with a little bit of a twist where we both chose each other's products and came up with looks with the eyeshadow colors that we each got to choose. So that was pretty exciting. I think this look came out amazing. I worked really well with everything that she suggested that I use. And yeah guys, let me know what you guys think. I think this look came out amazing. I'm really in love with the eyes. I think I did a really good job with it, and that Morphe palette is definitely a 10 out of 10. Perfect shades, perfect pigmentation, and blended out really nicely on the eyelids. So definitely recommend, if you haven't tried a Morphe palette, you should. So yeah, that's basically it guys. Let me give you a little bit of a clip here for y'all to see the look. Guys, so again, thank you so much for watching another Careless Girls video. I had so much fun creating this look and doing this collab with my friend Jenny here on YouTube. You guys check her out. Like I said, everything will be in the description box. Everything I used will also be in the description box. Make sure you guys check out my Instagram at Careless Curls, and make sure you guys are subscribed and have that notifications bell on so you never miss a single video by Careless Curls. So until the next time, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and make sure you leave your kind and your sweet comments down in the comments section. And again, shout out to my bestie Jenny here on YouTube. I had so much fun doing this collaboration with you. So until the next time, I'll see you guys in another Careless Girls video. Peace out guys.